up guys, John here with Majestic Woodworks. Let me show you guys what I got going on here. I'm gonna glue two rails, the outside rail and the inside rail. The people live in the house, so we can't glue it on location, which would be a lot better if we can. In this case we can't. So I went out there, got templates, as you can see here on the floor, MDF, coming around, and then I marked each riser, and then from there I got the with the measurement I got how far it was to the opening on the outside radius, and then I got the angles. For this one the pitch was 20, this one's 45. So I'm about to lay this one out. After I get the angle down, I put these L brackets that we have here, smaller ones in here. And then I gotta calculate how much inside we're coming in. This is the edge of the drywall. Then I just count the bull nose, the drywall, the bull nose, the skirt board, and then how much we're coming inside from the tread. And then we laminate them. These are, I believe, are gonna be oval or rectangular. I gotta double check. But it's basically the same as when we do a freestanding. Get the top plate out, the bottom radius, and we get the angle of the staircase. This one's a lot easier because we just put the angle finder on top of the rails that are on there right now. And that helped out. Alright guys, just another quick day here at Majestic Woodworks. Let me get back to it and I'll show you guys when we laminate the rail. Alright guys, we got the brackets on. Again, this is the edge of the drywall. From there we're gonna come in about 2 inches. We're gonna add these extenders. Just it's not important as long as we get the 2 inches. So we're gonna add that on to all of these LVLs, and then from there we're gonna laminate the rails. And that takes care of that one. Right now I'm gonna cut the top plates while one of the guys takes Marvin, while he takes care of that. I'm gonna cut the top plates to this. And then that spiral staircase. We're waiting for that center pole. But we're gonna go out there this week to install it. That's a small one, real tight. Alright guys, enough bullshitting. Let me get to it and I'll show you guys when I want to cut the top plate for this freestanding. I'm gonna start cutting these strips to laminate those rails right there. Okay, so yeah, I'm preparing the strips to laminate this rail, which is gonna be 1.5 by 2. We're gonna laminate it rectangular, and then we're gonna round it off oval. Here it goes. And if we have the material 1 1/4 inch thick, oh I'm sorry, 1 3/4 inch thick, from there I will just cut the strips vertically, and depends on how tight the radius is. This one's not that tight. The outside's not that tight, the inside is. Cut it like at 3/8 and then plane it down to 1/4 inch, or like the inside's thinner, you know, at 1/4 inch to 1/8, so we don't struggle as we're bending it. But in this case I use 3/4 material, which is the outside one's 14 feet, this one's 12 feet, and I use these planks. They're 4/4, which is about 7/8. After we plane it down and clean it off, it'll be 3/4. So I'm using that. It still works the same. It's the same material, the same plank for one rail, so it matches with the grain and the color. These are it. See, originally it was like this. I cut it at 1 5/8, and now I'm planing it down so it could be at I'm sorry, 1 3/4. Now I'm planing it down top and bottom, so it's nice and clean. And then I just stand them up, and that's it. That's my rail. I'm gonna cut these in half. Alright guys, so like I was saying, we're gonna cut these in half here on the straight edge, and then plane them one more time to get nice and clean edges, so that when we laminate, it's nice and shut. Alright guys, so I'm gonna get back to it. I forgot to show you guys that process as I cut and prepare these rails. Then Hector's over there putting up the PSLs, I mean the LVLs for the top plates for the freestanding, so we can start laminating that one too soon. So yeah, that's what we got going on. Again, another day here at Majestic Woodworks. Alright guys, I'll show you guys when we start laminating these rails. I'm gonna try to do it by myself again. If I can, it helps, so they're busy finishing preparing other things instead of wasting time helping me. Alright guys, here we go. Alright guys, now I'm gonna cut it in half. After that, like I said, plane it down, and then that's it. Start laminating them. I'm trying to see if I should set the phone up to show you guys, but I think you guys are okay with that. You have to picture it and visualize it. Alright, here we go. There it is. So I cut this one in half right now. Came out good. It's just a little bit over, it's about 3/8. Give or take a 16th here and there. Yeah, if these things aren't straight, I gotta put pressure in here. Maybe I could build a jig to squeeze it in as it's going through. There she goes. Alright guys, they're all done. Both rails. We got the 12-footer, got the 14-footer. I had to put this to help me keep them all plumb, nice and straight. Before that, I would use my hand, just be pushing it through, keeping it straight, but I ended up getting a splinter. Put this on there and that helped. Now I'm gonna plane them down to 1/4 inch, and then we're gonna be at 2.5 width. After that, we're gonna start gluing. Again, just a quick update on the rails. All right, let's do this. Alright guys, got the rails out. The guys finished grinding them. They shaped them out. Let me show you guys. This is the I believe this is the inside radius. No, the outside. He's sanding it down. And then the inside radius, he's barely hitting it with the grinder and the belt sander. And then he's gonna hit it with the router. Okay, you gotta love those curves. And this one, they're taking it out tomorrow to get it installed. My uncle's doing this installation. My uncle and my son. Here's a router with the drill bit. With the router bit, I'm sorry. Let me see if I can record them. Because I'm working on that freestanding, but I want to show you guys again how he does this.
First, let me see if I can be able to do it on this one.
show you guys. After he's done with that, it's gonna look like this, oval. And then just finish sanding it, and that's it, ready for installation. So that's it for those. You guys are gonna take it tomorrow to do the installation. I won't get a chance to go out there to show you guys that. Maybe I can have them record for me, and then I'll show you guys. Then we can take this down, and I'm gonna get back to this one. All right, guys, that's it for those curve rails.